Live. Good morning, good morning. This is day number 273, and my name is Jordan Obeas. I am the founder of dayNumber.io, and I've been documenting my journey for the last 273 days, with the mission of building, helping to fulfill, with the mission of helping mission-driven founders to fulfill their vision with what they're building, and also a professional magician. I've been doing that for the last 23 years. And the way that I'm helping founders right now is I built a platform called dayNumber, where you can track your progress daily, document honestly, and show up with other people doing the same thing. So the topic for today, yesterday didn't get a whole lot done. I ended up reaching out to 5 founders at the end of the day. Felt it a little bit of a struggle to actually get something done. I had a good conversation with my buddy Paul, who I started this journey with. And we were just talking about how, the people with dayNumber, I just gotta, maybe focus with leading with they could be seen by potential investors, right? So that's one of the things that I did post about in accountability group that I'm hosting. And then so today, I'm gonna focus on reaching out to more founders, leading with that, and then connecting with the core group, and seeing where this goes. Because one of the things that I noticed over the last while is that there's been some consistency. Because back in the beginning of April, I started a 30-day challenge with a group of 10 people. Now there's 12, including myself. There's 13 to post basically their progress daily, and then in the middle of May we're gonna host like a live demo day, to showcase what they've been building, the progress that they made, and use this as kind of like a launching pad. So at times I'm wondering, why am I actually doing this? Is this even worth it? And I realized, the best is yet to come, because yesterday alone, I think there was like about 6 or 7 different posts from logs from different people that are part of that, that group, that I created for the 30 days. And I didn't even have to reach out to them or prompt them to do it. They just were doing it on their own. So what I'm realizing is that, this is the start of, something great, and that the best is yet to come. So if you're actually building something meaningful, and you don't really know whether or not it's worth it, just know that the best is yet to come. Just show up every day, document your progress every single day, even if nothing happened. And that's why I created the tool dayNumber, so that you can do that and do it with others, and eventually that compounds. I think there is a book called Atomic Habits, and my friend Paul yesterday was saying that there's a whole concept that 1% improvement every single day will lead to massive results. And essentially that's basically, I did the math, 1% compounded for a year is basically a 37 x in terms of from where you started. So 37 times greater than where you were before, not 365%. So if you think about it in percentage, it'd be like a 3,700% increase, right? So 1% daily, compounded every single day. So do something daily. Like, what is it that you can do daily, to improve, or even just to be aware and focus on, okay, this is what I'm doing, what can I do to progress? And that's why even just knowing my day number, knowing that I'm on day number 273, okay, that subconsciously tells me that, okay, I have to do something, I have to build something, right? I have to do something today. And even if I don't, my mind is focused on it all day. I'm like, okay, what can I do today to actually move this forward, right? So welcome everyone. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I've been documenting my journey for the last 273 days. Where's everybody tuning in from today? Maxi boy. We got Max with me, just like always. Here in the park area. Usually go for live streams on around this time of the day. But Mr. Cookie, what's up? What's up? Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Whereabouts are you tuning in from again, Mr. Cookie? I forgot. Come on, Max, you can do it. Where's everybody else tuning in from here today? Yep, the birds are out early. I don't know what they're yapping about, but Maybe they're looking for worms or something. And they're like, get away. The crows are like, get away from me, seagulls. Yeah, where you guys all tuning in from today? Yeah, so anybody here, if you're just tuning in for the first time, yeah, if you guys are a founder, what are you guys building? Like, are you guys building something tech related with AI? Just building a traditional business? Maybe you're in school, you're building a career. Anyways, as a founder, you are building a career as a founder. So even if you're not working for somebody else, you're working for yourself. You're working in an industry. Mr. Cookie, do you remember me from the other stream? Yes, I remember that name, Mr. Cookie, for sure. I just don't remember where you're tuning in from. That's what I forgot. I don't remember that. But yeah, welcome back. It's always nice to see people coming back and joining me on my walks or my morning rant. Not really rant. It's really an update of what happened yesterday, what I'm building, and then what I'm gonna plan to do today. Kind of miss sometimes doing the video journals, like the video logs, like the vlogs basically, where I kind of like go throughout my day and kind of like take little clips of what I did. So maybe I could do a couple of those a week, just to spice things up a little. And look at that, Robin. And then do these lives every day, because I find that on these lives, like, it's the benefit of it is I get to meet people like yourself, Mr. Cookie, and also anyone else here that's new. Like, if I didn't go live, I also wouldn't have met Josh Galt, who's in Niagara region, who introduced me to Chris Jansen, which is great. Who knows what's going to come out of that. I did meet with him the other day on Thursday. And yeah, who knows who else I'm going to reach. I also reached 500 subs, in a matter of a couple months of doing this live, which maybe I could have reached by, just doing the videos. But to be honest, I got way more reach doing these vertical lives, So there's something to it here, guys. Anybody else here, building on YouTube or documenting their journey? Yeah, and then what I was talking about earlier today is, just the best is yet to come, really. If you're feeling like, man, like, what I'm building here seems like there's no traction, or what's the point of doing this, is coming kind of slow. Also, if you have bills to pay, if you're somebody who has a family, or even if you don't, and you've been working on something for me, I'm on day number 273. That's 9 months of doing this, right? I didn't find out that I was building really a platform and a tool until December, basically. So it's been about almost 5 months of that, and I didn't realize that. But then, and it still took me a while to onboard. Where am I going? Onboard a few people. But now, they're starting to get a little bit of traction here. So I guess the key is to just keep going, and just keep going, and keep and know that the best is yet to come. Eventually, you're gonna hit that product market fit or whatever it is that you're building, and make little improvements every single day. Even on yourself, or your business, whatever it is that you're doing, that you're focused on building. Make those little improvements every single day. And that's really the key. So Maxie's going to find a spot right now. Come on, let's go. Come on. I know his movements. Right now, he's gonna do his thing. See? But yeah, that's the main thing. So today, I was also thinking about, I don't know if anybody here tried OpenClaw or any agents, building any AI agents to help them do stuff, but I was thinking of giving that a go, something today, like something simple, like, automating an email campaign, to send out to potential investors, or, that's something I was thinking about. And learn the skill of just automation for dayNumber and what it is I'm doing, or even for not even investors, but local businesses to like perform and do magic at. So Zaina, hey, it's me, Zaina. Remember? Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on, Mr. Cookie, number one. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, guys. Give me one second. Just, what are you guys all up to today? Or where are you guys tuning in from today? Yeah, we're here at a baseball diamond here. Usually, I remember last summer it was really hot. It was like in the summertime, and my daughter wanted to make some money, so we ended up coming out here. Bought some Kool-Aid jammers. I think we bought like, it was like a pack of like I think it was like, how many do we get? How many do we get in a pack? Like 12 times 4, so 48. So 48 Kool-Aid jammers. We sold out of all of them. Then we sold 1 for 2 and 3 for 5. And when there was a bunch of people playing baseball here, we ended up clearing it out here. See you later, Mr. Cookie. Have a great day. So, yeah, it was good times, good times. It was a really hot day, and we're like, what will people buy? You know, what's something that people will buy today? Hang on one second, guys. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, where is everybody tuning in from today? Usually we get people from Australia, from UK, around this time of the day. Yesterday we had India. It went live around like the middle of the day. Yeah, we get people from all over. God Eater, have you been to Germany? Yes, actually for 1 week I was there, in a small little town called, it was near Mainz. Basically the place was Bad Kreuznach, I think. So I was there with some family, and yeah, like my aunt lives out there in Germany. I know Germany's, there's a lot of cities out there. I forgot which airport it was, whatever is close to Mainz. Like, was it Munich or? Nice. Did you see? Oh, it's you again. I remember you, bro. I remember you. Thanks for coming out again and trying to get me to say some interesting words. Funny guy. Funny guy. God Eater. But did I see any? No, I didn't. I did not see any. Only like Filipinos and Germans. That's it. So surprisingly, I was surprised, how many Filipinos were where I was in, especially in a small town. What's the main airport? Best day ever. Oh yeah, look at this. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's starting to grow now. Hey, Marty Shosho, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, that's a cool little piece there. Yeah, it's starting to bloom now. Starting to bloom. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, this is day number 273 for me of documenting my journey daily. I go live every single day. And usually I'm with my buddy Max here. Go for walks, usually sometimes before work too. And we talk about business, life, yeah, just different things in general. God Eater, how do you feel about the African? Man, we're all human, bro. At the end of the day, everybody's beautiful. And I feel that we're all, one as humanity, as life, So at the end of the day, it's the only difference is like cultural differences, food, language. Yeah, there's different, what do you call it? Stereotypes based on. Thank you. But at the end of the day, we're all human. You know, the thing that the people who might be in control or may not be want is they want people to believe that we're all separate, that we're all individuals, and because it benefits them. You know, individualism and self-interest actually benefits the large corporations. You know, if you look at Edward Bernays, the father of like propaganda or media or whatever back then. Back when they were trying to like create a campaign to push like cigarettes, and they created a campaign to make you feel like cool, you know. And then before there used to be advertisements of just like things that are like useful, like for utility purposes, and then they started transitioning to advertisements to make you feel like it meant something deeper to like your personality and who you are, you know. So yeah, I think the fact that people are fighting each other, there's wars, there's feeling like, oh, I'm separate from you, you know. It's like that's what causes that's the illusion. It's the illusion of separation, right? God eater, but maybe we can be human in our countries. Mari Shosho, Israel's not even a human or a thing. They will be in hell forever. Snowboarding Jake, good morning. Hey, you know what? I hear what you're all saying, and yes, there is evil that is caused in the world, and the root cause, one of the root causes, is the belief in separation. You know, is thinking that we're all, you know, it's you versus me, and that we're not all one as humanity, as life. You know, actually, all life is equal. You know, if you think about if you believe in God or not, just think about somebody who created something or life. If you were created in that likeness and image, you know, imagine like one cell splits into two cells, and then splits into 4, and then 16, and then 18, and then 16, and then 32, and then it continues to multiply. Eventually, there'll be different forms of that cell that multiplies and expands. You know that could. I'm not talking about evolution, but I'm just talking about how something's created in the likeness and image. But it all stems from that one original substance, right? Which is, you know, if you could think about it, it's in all life, all life. Not if you're Turkish. I hear you, man. I hear you. But look, what I'm trying to say is that this is the constant battle. It's like you're either awake to knowing that we're all God in one form or not. Even this bird, right? Where's this bird? Right? See, once I say, where's this bird, it stops whistling. It's all life in different forms. It's all God in different forms. So if once you know that we're all God in different forms, you can truly, express love for one another, because when you love one another, you're loving yourself ultimately. So Allah made your life, Allah made everything. Yeah, look, whatever name you want to put, it's up to you. But the belief in separation from God, like God is another person or God is another being, that's also an illusion. We're all one with God, in God, as God, right? And so that's why, so you versus me versus you is actually an illusion. It's basically you versus yourself, at the end of the day. And when we can realize that, we could truly love our neighbor as ourselves, But it's the system. It's the system that's designed in a way to make us believe that we are separate from one another, and not understand that we're actually all one life, right? I think whites are the best. Ours, ZDIHH. Yeah, I hear you guys. But this is my mission with, building dayNumber is I want to, empower mission-driven founders who want to impact billions of lives in a positive way and generate a company that provides billions of value so that we could really create a world that's best for everyone, so that we're not living in lack, in fear, in scarcity, fight or flight mode, trying to hurt one another. It's like, no, like we could really have a world where it's full of abundance and, everybody can pursue what it is that they're passionate about pursuing, so Mila, you again. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Welcome. So that's my mission, and that's why I built dayNumber. You can check out my channel to see what else that I've built or what I've been building. I've been documenting for the last 273 days. Also plan to do more magic gigs. It's been a month since I did the conference before, where I was doing magic. I was performing at the conference, so plan to do that again. Just gotta reach out to some people today. You know, maybe some conferences to potentially live stream there. Mila, I just changed my name to Kitty Cat 1234. Oh, okay, yeah. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. But yeah, everybody, gotta head out. This is a shorter stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely subscribe. I go live every single day. Probably gonna do a couple more vlogs a week where I document, you know, kind of like throughout the day what happens, just to mix it up a bit. But I will go live every single day, and I will go live every single day. And so give a shout out to everyone here: Mila, 11, Ards, God Eater, Mari Social, Snowboarding Jake. Who else? Mr. Cookie, Zaina. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys again. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and remember, the best is yet to come. Keep going with whatever it is that you're building. 1% improvement every day leads to 3,700% improvement over a year, right? And keep compounding that, and you know, you have an explosion of growth, impact, and yeah, make this world a better place. Love you guys. Day number 273.